Alrighty, welcome back to MEGABONK. I hope you're happy. Oh my god, that is huge. I just realized how big it is. Welcome back to MEGABONK. Today we're playing Vlad with a little bit of the Holy Book. If you don't know what the Holy Book does, it basically is a very, very, very small radius ability, an item. It gives you 100 HP, but it also, let me think here actually, give me bones. Why not? Give me some bones. But it also, every time you gain health in any way, it pulsates with a little bit of damage that, you know, can be, you know, nice. If you got like a lifesteal build, you got like a little bit of regen going on and you have a book or two, it doesn't hurt to have like a little bit extra, especially when you're in the middle of the waves fighting for your life, right? 100 though creates a different scenario, one might argue. I'm gonna take the Aegis here. So I thought we'd give it a try today with 100 of them. It appears that it does make the radius quite a lot bigger. And honestly, I think Campfire might be OP here, man. Oh wait, we haven't lost any HP. Hold on a minute. This is there we go. There's the AoE coming out. We actually have to take damage in order to do damage, which is not really what you are expecting necessarily to have to do. If we take damage, then we can make this work, I suppose. So let's pick up some of the charge shrines here, though. But yeah, there's so many more MEGABONK stuff that I really want to check out and do. There's a never-ending surplus of ideas from yourselves, and I can't thank you all enough, people that are watching these videos, for suggesting unhinged dumb ideas. The more the merrier. The dumber they are, the better they are, because some of them are truly spectacular. But yeah, if you're new here as well and you're interested in MEGABONK, to be honest, I'm looking to. I've just finished like Digimon as of today, which was like a story-driven game that I've been playing because I'm a humongous Digimon fan, and nah, we lose like quite a lot of HP there. But what's 500 HP amongst friends? We gotta go projectile count on the Aegis. I don't know why I took Aegis when I wanted to take damage, but I'm sure it won't be that big of a deal when we're in the thick of things. I'm tempted to add some more difficulty, but I also want to get a curse shrine. But if you're interested in stuff like that, as I say, I'm very, very recently, as of today, just finished a story-driven game. It was like 20-30 hour game on the YouTube channel, and I'm looking to fill that with more of this, basically, like more stuff like this, not of MEGABONK necessarily, but like, you know, modded content of fun, silly games to play. None of it is ever to be taken seriously. We're not here to optimize, we're not here to min-max or anything like that. It's like just asking yourself like a stupid question of like, what if like that you had like 100 holy books in MEGABONK, and then there you go, this is a video. You don't have to ask yourself, you don't have to go through the plight of downloading a program that acts as the dependency of a mod, and then the mod managers and all that kind of stuff. It's just rip it and ship it, put it on in the background, put it on your side monitor, and let it go. And there's plenty to do that, like stuff like Slay the Spire or The Binding of Isaac, evergreen games, man. And do you know what, man? I've played mods on Isaac plenty, but I've never really dived. There's unbelievable mods in that game, man. They're so insanely cool. And honestly, like, do you know what? Like, as well as this, if you want to suggest any comments, any silly stuff to try and do on MEGABONK, which I would greatly appreciate, by the way. Help me out in the world of Binding of Isaac. I'd really appreciate that. Like, what are some like, if you're getting into modding and you're wanting, maybe kind of do similar stuff to this in MEGABONK, or just some really amazing mods, let me know. This could be for any game as well, by the way. Like Risk of Rain 2 as well could be an option. Or any other roguelikes that have like a half-decent modding community that I just don't know about. But beyond that, though, we're doing an awful lot of talking and an awful lack of bonking. But yeah, subscribe to the channel. Give the video a like if you're new here as well, man. It's all about having fun. And when I used to only be a League of Legends channel, we called it the For Fun movement. So it's not really changed a tremendous amount since then, if I'm being honest, but it's always just been about having a good time. And I used to do some really dumb stuff when I played League of Legends, can I tell you? For instance, hooking up like a bongo drum to my computer so that I could control a character's movement, because He was, if you know Alistair from League of Legends, he's a bull, and when he uses one of his abilities, he slams his arms on the ground, and I was like, that's kind of like a bongo drum. I think I might run with that idea and then hook up a bongo drum to my computer and then have that happen. I once played the game duct taped upside down. Like, I've done a lot of dumb stuff in the game, don't get me wrong. And they got progressively worse and worse and worse and worse over the years. Like, things just, they maybe got slightly out of hand. Put myself in, like, physical... When I was duct taped upside down playing a game of League of Legends, that was... I don't know, I don't want to say scary, but it was... You know, I didn't like it very much, put it that way. But a question that always comes up when talking about those times is, like, why? People come in, they're like, why are you doing this? And it's the same thing with, like, the MEGABONK stuff. They're like, why are you modding? Why are you doing 100... Why are you doing 1,000 wrenches? Why are you doing 1,000 beacons, huh? The answer is very simple, and it is just because. To see what happens if I have 500 beacons, what does 1,000 charge shrines in a map look like? Well, if you watched yesterday's video, you would know exactly what that looks like. Can your computer handle it? Not very well. But it is absurdly worth the scientific inquiry, I would argue, right? Let's get 50% more money. Well, you're selling a legendary here, are you? Well, I think we know which one we're going to get. We're going to go for the giant fork. But we do need some money first. I'm still looking for a regen tome, man. Let's banish, like, armor or something. We're very close to being able to afford this, so. A little bit more gold. Pulse for me. We know where the boss is, so we're not really any major risk there either. Take the luck. We need to get... and do you know what? Actually, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pump up the skull eggs a little bit. Let's make this a little bit more difficult. Okay. 50 skull eggs is definitely going to amp things up somewhat, I would argue. Maybe too much, actually. We might end up just dying, frankly. Because 50 is a lot, man. It's a lot. I think we go XP tome on this one. And then what we're looking for beyond that is regen. Regen is like our constant source of healing that we can rely on. Curse tome, keep going. Regen tome is that. Now we're back. Now we're where we want to be. And I think we want to go lifesteal. Let's just get that regen up a little bit so it's like constantly ticking. But we still want to be getting difficulty up as much as possible. XP tome as well, lovely. The 50 skull eggs, I mean, I'm not doing enough damage when we kill them. I think ideally, the goal of this is our weapons not really doing so much so in the way of damage. I want us to try and rely on only the Holy Book to get through this, I think. That's kind of where I want to be and what I want to do. Now, obviously, our weapons are going to get leveled up probably over the course of this run. Or maybe not. We can maybe try and avoid it. But we have to factor that into the possibility. But we don't really have anything that's making them scale in a way that actually is gonna do a tremendous amount. We don't have like any major like crit chance, like multipliers. We don't have a damage tome that's gonna pump that up any tremendous degree. Obviously, we might get stuff like the gem sauce that will pump it a little bit, but I'm wanting to rely on sheer tenacity, one could say, in survival here. Nothing but you hit me, I hit you right back. We're getting a lot of turbo socks, man. We've got 3, and it's actually perfect. That's a good amount of movement speed to be able to like traverse. I'm gonna take the HP regen, man. Would love an extra jump. Would love maybe some more difficulty. XP gain would be great as well. To be honest, like, actually, I mean, even a damage scaling wouldn't be too bad, because it does affect, that's pretty huge as well, it does affect the damage that comes out of the Holy Book as well. So I guess realistically, the boss might take a long time, because we might not be doing that much damage, or we might not be taking enough damage to deal enough damage. We're banishing the burger, get out of my face. I know that it's a healing item, and that it will give us a proc of Holy Book, but where we're going... Oh my god, that's actually perfect. Okay, hold on, that's actually really good. I was really hoping that we could get Kevin. Having Kevin potentially constantly attack us is insanely good for us, because it means that we can have the possibility of keeping our HP in a state of we're regenning, you know? That is what I wanted. I really wanted that. Lifesteal can proc it as well, so we want to get our lifesteal up. We'll go Curse. As I say though, there's no guarantee that I make it to the end of this run, because it's, I mean, you're asking me to deal a lot of damage by not really doing damage, I suppose, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I guess I'm hoping for like a lot of procs of Holy Book happening fairly frequently that add up to a lot of damage. I mean, I guess I'll take another Aegis proc, but Curse Tome, take the regen, Curse Tome, XP if you can, XP, Curse Tome rare. We're getting a lot of stuff here actually. Go for Curse Tome. Take that. Curse Tome XP, regen. XP, Curse. I mean, as you can see, we don't have, we're not, we have to, you know what, get me to the boss right now, actually, now that I'm saying it. Because I'm thinking about this in my head, and I'm like, if we get to the final wave, we're going to get knocked around so much, there's going to be 0% chance that we can defend ourselves. Because they have to, like, touches and damages to allow us to deal damage back, and that's just going to end up with us getting swung around like ragdolls and not being able to get into the gate. So we don't have to like we don't have to start the next boss immediately, but I'm realizing that our damage is so low that it would probably benefit us to at least give ourselves a few minutes to be comfortable, you know? Gem sauce, let's stop the time here. That would be very useful for us getting through. Yeah, go for that. I'd be curious to see how much damage we actually deal to like chunk command the boss. Doesn't seem like a small amount of damage, granted, but oh my god, it's actually quite a lot of damage. Not enough to kill the final boss, though, admittedly, obviously, but it's a solid amount. Now, if I could pick this up, another crystal, and then bless my cotton socks here. Thunder mitts, that's fine. Another crystal. Giving us a lot of crystals here. I think I'm gonna leave. I don't want to be involved. To be fair, level 89, leaving the first area, that's, I mean, you know what, we had a bunch of curse from the Skull X to make it more difficult. That makes plenty of sense. It's also, I guess, why they're tankier. Our main weapons are incredibly weak, though. I'd take the regen, man. Like, why not? I guess I should probably take the jump height, but I'll take luck. That probably works for me. Get a double challenge shrine here, so we just walk into them. Boss Buster. Where'd the other one go? Oh, there it is there. A slippery nipple. Give me that. I'm hunting for, I think like we don't need to probably worry too much about the charge shrines if we get jumps, which we got mercifully. Thank you very much. There's maybe like a couple of other things that I'd be interested in getting. I think maybe like another jump, to be honest, but like getting the extra jump means that our mobility is increased by a lot. Crit damage is fine. I don't really so much care about armor. I kind of want to be taking like a bit of damage at the very least. Ow. Okay, we got some lads here. I'm going to increase the luck chance, actually. I forget, these guys are so fast, man. I definitely cannot kill them until they hit me. So I'm kind of at the mercy of them smacking me here. Unstable Transfusion could work quite nicely. I just don't want to get pushed out of the zone. That's all I want to do. There we go, boom. Yeah, we've got XP gain. 9% XP gain is totally fine by me. Let's do another one of these shrines as well. Where I wish it wasn't these guys, because they are difficult to move around. Oh wait, did I not activate that? Oh, okay. Feels like our damage is already fallen off like a decent amount on the second stage here. I mean, we're doing 4k per pulse, it seems, but a scarf. Maybe I should jump in the air more often. XP tome, regen tome, XP, XP. Let's just keep cranking that difficulty up a little bit every time we can. Now that I mention it, we do want to be hitting up some, maybe not too many, but some chests along the way. Another slippery ring. I mean, it's not bad. We found the boss as well, which is huge news for us. Thing is, like, we're taking like a solid amount of damage. We're not like, we're not immortal, put it that way. That being said, though, we do have the benefit of being able to run away. It seems like every like time we proc Holy Book, it doesn't proc on every single bit of healing that we get. It seems to be that it's like a fixed interval, provided that we are healing. So there's like a cooldown on it, and every Holy Book stacks into one single pulse, which I guess is good, man, because it means that you're not like, it's not just, it's not an epilepsy warning like I guess yesterday's video very much could have been, which was a bajillion pulsing charge shrines that were all trying to heal at the same time, which was awkward, and I get it, to be honest. I think a lot of, I've had like real runs, not even modded runs, that do get a little bit out of hand if you pick the wrong item that just so happens to like not scale nicely with size. And when I say not scale nicely with size, I don't mean that like it's useless on it. I mean that it will flashbang your screen and make your eyes hurt, which is, you know, not amazing. It's not ideal. Time bracelet, 8% HP, XP, sorry. Another XP tone. Right, okay, we may have to wait till after the wave's over to get this string. Because even the basic goblins are putting up a damn good fight on me, man. They're putting up a good fight. Another jump, that's kind of what we were after. Now, we got 5 minutes. I am a little bit worried. After this wave, I have my apprehensions about how long it's going to take us to actually beat the next, the stage boss. So, and even then, dude, we only have like 8 minutes or something like that to beat the final boss. How long is that going to take? This guy heals as well, man. This is going to be a nightmare, actually. This may not be doable. Medkit is unironically such a good item for this build because it gives us 45 extra regeneration, which is what we're looking for. So yeah, give me that. I figure like maybe crit chance isn't, I shouldn't be so adverse to crit chance because it's actually kind of what we're after. Even attack speed, because does that where the cooldown on Holy Book procs as well? It could do. I think you'd be surprised at how much things affect items in this game, like that you wouldn't think are necessarily affected. Right, that's not very nice of you. Right, don't do this. Don't be like this. Don't do this. Bye-bye. One more jump that's more than I was hoping for, but yeah, we'll take it. Take one of these as well. I'm only being a little bit cocky and a little bit like, you know, risky here because we have 10,000 HP. So I'm like, we could probably stand to, you know, be a little bit dangerous, I suppose. Ooh, that was lucky. You know what? Take an extra jump. We've got, what, 4 jumps now? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we've got 4, well, we've got 5 jumps technically, including the one that we start with, but I was kind of hoping to see some shady merchants. See if we can pick up something like kind of spicy, but don't know if that's going to be a possibility. Another skull egg? Alright, okay. Getting a little bit hectic. Just with the amount of things that are slamming into me because I don't do any damage. Dear God, man. How many? Is this 3? Pretty, not back to back, but pretty closely back to back. 3 slippery rings. Melody gloves. Cursed Tome. Might as well take that. I'm curious to see how we fare. I'm a little bit worried as well, granted, but as long as we have our regen by our side and some lifesteal, the world is our oyster. Let's start the boss because I have to fight 3 of them. And I don't really know how much damage we're going to be doing here. It does not look like a lot. Oh, you know what? It's a little bit. It's not like a convincing amount. And I'm looking at my HP right now. Like, that did drop quite a lot. Every pulse seems to be like almost 100k. Which is actually a lot better than I thought it would be. But still, it's not going to get us over the... Oh, bloody hell. No, I can't. I definitely have to banish that. That's absurd that you would actually give that to me. Absolute crazy talk. Oh my god. They're like actually dogpiling me. I wonder if it's a bad idea at this point taking more curse. Because I'm sitting in my little mind palace here thinking this is just making the boss more tanky, and as such is going to be a problem for me. Maybe it's time to like start racking it into like the lifesteal, and ideally if I could get one XP. Regen tomes. Regen tomes are like kind of as well what I want to see. Legendary XP tome. I took the cursed one by accident. I zeroed in on it. Regen, bone. We got a lot to work through here, don't we? A lot of these are gonna have to be weapons as well. Regen Tome is not showing up nearly as much as I want it to. Ah, an epic one though. That's good. That makes up for it. I was wondering where like the good ones were. Forbidden Juice. I'm quite happy with that actually as well. And another skull egg. Maybe we say goodbye to them? Who knows? One more chest for old time's sake. Another Kevin. Oh my god. Let me in. I can't say I hate it. I can't say I hate 2 Kevins. I think that feel like they might be good for me. Go regen. I'm not worried about charge shrines here. I wanna get cooked up on statue heads. I'll be taking the golden sneakers as well for sure, 100%. And then, oh bloody hell, an anvil. I mean, it's not really, the anvil doesn't benefit us though. Give me projectiles. We don't care about extra stats on our weapons because we're not using our extra weapons. That's the first and only time you're ever going to see anybody declining an anvil, by the way, just so we're clear. Being like, actually, it's kind of bad here. Me, when that is not a situation that is common, I'll tell you that. 99% of the time, you want anvil on site. You want it all the time. I mean, to be honest with you, there's nothing there that crazily sparks joy. Nothing worth coming back to, put it that way. I can always hit up some more charge shrines, but like it's like it's little guys like this that I'm hunting for, you know? Now these are things that are definitely worth, I don't know about hanging around for, but trying to pick up some pots and try and figure something out for. Because 10k, it's a doable number in the time that we have. But it could make a big difference. We could have one of our holy books like actually hit a bonk, and then that goes nuclear, you know? It only has to happen once. Can reassure you this time though, the last 2 builds that we've done have one-shot the boss before even first pylon phase. This one will not be doing that. Although we do have, how many? 5 cursed dolls. I don't think I've ever had that many before. The game just likes giving that specific item to me, I suppose. Right, 2 million HP stone golem. go Aegis, I guess. The damage ain't bad, man. But I guess like the more I take damage, the more recovery can be done. Keep pulsing. It's a slow burn, dude. It really is a slow burn. We don't have to worry about a timer on this stage right now, because obviously when we activate the final boss, we just go in and we get a separate timer altogether. But yeah, I mean, if there was a boss on this, I would probably need a whole lot more time to deal with it. I would need a lot of time. We haven't really gotten anywhere near the money that we're looking for either. We're like a third of the way there. We need to go hunt for some pots or something, man. But I also need to like mentally remember where this is. I did see they are adding, the dev is adding the ability to have a map. Including like fog of war and stuff that you've already discovered. Which means that if you are like me and have a terrible sense of direction, you can at the very least come back and you can open up your map and see where you've been and where you haven't been, which is perfect because like sometimes, man, especially on the desert levels, I am so lost. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going, and I end up like, you know, cutting it very close as far as time is concerned because I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to be. I don't know where I've been and where I haven't been, especially if you haven't got any movement speed. You haven't gotten any turbo socks, you're not running a tome, you're not playing a fast character, man. It could take forever for you to get like where. Oh fuck, no I didn't. It can take you forever to figure out where you're going, and it's just tough. It's just sad and it's annoying. Forbidden juice, I like that. Another cursed doll, man. When do I start saying no to these? There's got to be some point where I start saying, like, enough is enough. Okay, Clover. Do you know what? We have enough money. We have almost enough money, I think. We're very, very close to the cutoff of how much we need here. I think the projectile count on the Aegis, so just as like a little backup plan. Our HP regen is good. Not as good as it could be, because we haven't really been getting a lot of rares on it, but... Forget about XP if we can. All in on lifesteal and regen. The game is treating me fairly here. Body tome. Bone, a common bone upgrade, sure. Okay, let me through. I should probably take the Air Express here. Okay. Oh my god, it's 12k. Never mind. What an idiot. What a fool. I knew I'd be close, but not quite. I mean, I guess we can probably activate that. Might be a silly idea, but why not, right? This would be a good test, actually, if... I was going to see if holy books are affected by cooldown. If I'm under the effect of... oh wait, you know what? That would be really nice. But we want gold gain increase. We want to hit this up as well. 11k. We're still not quite there. But there's a swarm incoming, and we might just get a little bit out of this. Beautiful. Okay, we've definitely got enough now. Kevin is bashing us a bit. Gotta say, can't say no to a legendary bone. Another Kevin. No! I did it again! Oh wait, you know, at least I can't. I gotta stop spamming X, man. Am I alright? It's fine. We got basically enough. It's right there. It's 14k, dude. It just keep going up. The number keep going. Okay, we got 14k. It's fine. Prices are varied. I swear to God, the number keeps going up, man. It keeps. It's a carrot in the stick, man. You know, I'm gonna use my mouse for that. I think it's probably better. Regen. Aegis. Bloody Tome. Regen. XP. Regen. Sure XP. Bloody Tome. We're going hybrid mode here. Oh my god. I didn't even take the one I wanted. I pressed down and then my controller flicked it back up. What a disaster, man. What a disaster. There is no one in this community that does it worse. Well, I might as well spend my fucking money then, shouldn't I? An ice cube. Alright, great, brilliant, fantastic. Just spit in my face, why don't you? I mean, it's fine. It's not bad. I don't actually hate it at all, but still, for God's sake, man. You know what you can do? You can give me another holy book, and I'd say thank you very much. Let's go regen. I don't know, blood magic. Bloody tome, regen, bloody tome. Man, I'm kind of knocking the shit out of them. I ain't gonna lie though. Increase that regen. That's what you want to see. Slippery ring. Thunder mitts. Alright. This boss is gonna take a while, man. I'm ready. Just send me, because I know this is gonna be like a 10-minute fight. While fighting the fucking final swarm and all that shit as well. What if it just one-shots though? Thoughts? Thoughts? It's got 27 million HP, man. Am I fucking off my rocker? What am I thinking here? Dude, look at the... Look, oh my god, why is it proccing like that? Look at the blood marks that are on the damn thing. Huh? Okay, we've done quite a lot of damage, actually. But the execute range on him is humongous. And granted, we're taking a lot of damage, but it's not something that's impossible to overcome. Holy fuck, man, when we touch him... Okay, pylon phase 1. Like, honestly, it gives us some time to regenerate and get our HP back. We're at the most comfortable speed of all time as well. I might be... Oh, you know what it was, actually? I think I had the coward's cloak. Or I had something that was giving me a little bit of speed. Whatever speed I was when I take damage, I'm like, that is the perfect speed. I don't know what speed that is, but if I could stay at that speed for the rest of the game, that would be immense. I'd love that. It's genuinely like the perfect amount of maneuverability and control, but also having enough that you can get the fuck out of dodge if like shit goes a bit sideways, you know? Honestly, if I can keep touching him. Look at the fucking execute range on him, man. What if we kill him? Oh my god, we might execute him from 14 million HP. Dude, we can maybe hold on. Fucking what are you talking about, man? What was even what the fuck was proccing? Was that... What just happened? I need somebody like more intelligent than me at this game to explain to me what just happened. Because I don't understand. I'm lacking in understanding right now. I need to look at the numbers, man, because that would have done... That must have done a lot. Okay, Holy Book did 32 billion damage. That's... Bloodmark did a lot as well. 32. 23, sorry. So that would have been... The Cleaver, actually, I think, doing a lot. And then Unstable Transfusion. I don't think the Cursed Doll does that, or applies it. 32 billion damage from Holy Book, though. Holy... That was... Honestly, I thought that was going to be such a slow fight. Now, obviously, I kind of accidentally cheesed it. But I think I wanted to know if it was possible. And I guess it was. Maybe that was actually the call. Maybe that was a way better thing to take than I thought it would be. Wow. I mean, that's probably one of the fastest runs I've ever done. And I thought it would be a lot slower. So I was like... You know what? Send it. Let's just go for it because we need all the time that we can get. Thank you so much for joining me on another Megabonk video. Once again, if you have any suggestions, as I said earlier on in this video, for some like quintessential mods on some other games, like, you know, roguelikes with some really cool modding potential, there's probably quite a lot that I've heard of and played, but, you know, you might as well ask just on the off chance. Some more build ideas for Megabonk that you want to see, some experiments, something of a man of science. And as well as that, if you enjoyed this, or if you're just watching it in the background, you want something or someone who's not taking the game too seriously for regular viewing pleasure, subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, and most importantly, have a wonderful day. I'll see you all next time. Have a great one.